and likes, we run it up. Subscribe to the boys and run it up. It's your favorite podcast, turn it up. The Run going live, we done it up. If you like sports, we got it. You see the game winner, who shot it? Score a touchdown in the last second. We gon' talk about it in the next segment. We gon' talk about all the sports you like. We live at 7 on a Thursday night. Come home from work and grab a bite. Then listen to the fellas talk about the fight. We got Sean Griffin, Mason Kills. Can't forget about the boy Lazarus Shea. We talking NBA and Major League. You know we gotta talk about the NFL. AJ Nash, did you see that pass? We ducking so hard they were breaking the glass. To run the best podcast y'all done heard. Let's tell everybody how to spread the word. So kick back and we rest your nerve. We give you everything sports fans deserve. Guys tell you girls, girls tell you dude. We on Instagram and we on YouTube. Views and likes, we run it up. Subscribe to the boys and run it up. It's your favorite podcast, turn it up. The Run going live, we done it up. If you like sports, we got it. You see the game winner, who shot it? Score a touchdown in the last second. We gon' talk about it in the next segment.
We live? Like, are we live? Hey, Justin got me cracking up. Hey, listen here, everybody. Welcome back to the summer premiere of The Run, the city's most dangerous podcast. This is The Run. I'm your host, Mason Kilby, Mason1 Kilby on Instagram for all the people that's out there following me. Listen, we got a hell of a show on tap for you. We're not even going to waste no time with it. So, you know, I like to do my introduction. So let me get my introduction started. So my next guest, bringing in the new season on The Run, the summer season of The Run. He just recently played his high school football. He is now on the college scene at Colorado Buffaloes, the Pac-12 Colorado Buffaloes, with the greatest defensive back of all time as his head coach in prime time. And he just been meaning to get on the show, talk about what's going on with him, talk about, you know, his adjustment to life as a big-time D1 college football player. And, you know, we just going to get into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to give a round of applause. I mean, a big round of applause. Because we got my man, me and this kid go way back, like way back. This my number one partner right here. Everybody, welcome to the stage, Angel Lopez.
What up,
Angel, what's up with you?
Bert? Not much, just chilling.
Boy, you look tired, boy.
We just had workouts.
Y'all just had workouts. Hey, man, what the workouts like?
Running, weightlifting, sometimes 7-on-7. Just constant, like, you got to be ready. It's really just work. We wake up early now, though, like, and then the time change.
The time change? What do you mean? What's the time change over there?
We 2 hours behind. So
so this is like 7
over here. Yeah.
Gotcha.
7 over here. So yeah.
It's 7. Oh well, you should be wide out and bushy tail now. It's 9 o'clock over here. Shoot, I'm supposed to be in the bed.
Me too.
Well, he said me too. Then listen, man. Speaking of, you know, you just went into as far as playing at the next level, but I want you to explain to everybody, to all the viewers, life as far as coming from transition from high school to playing big time college football, not just playing big time college football, but playing in the Pac-12 as far as Colorado. I mean, just go a little bit into what's the biggest difference between playing in high school and now being a freshman at the D1 college level.
Well, now though, actually, Colorado moved to the Big 12 now, so we with all the
it's Big 12. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we in the Big 12 now. But
yeah,
no, I'll say the biggest transition from high school to college is really the speed and you really got to have your technique. Like, you can't get away with being just athletic. Like, you gotta have your technique. Like, and it's just a lot of studying and a lot of preparation that goes into practice and games. That's the biggest difference, that you always got to be prepared. You got to know your playbook. You got to run everywhere, no loafing. It's just real detail. Like the details matter, and the details are looked at way more than it was in high school. That's really the biggest. Just and the speed, a lot of speed demons.
I
It's a
was about
little
to say
different.
it's like you don't even get, and you playing corner, right?
Press the whole day.
Oh, press the whole day. You don't get
Never
it.
off. We never off.
So you don't get no break. You think you
Never
about to play
off.
some off man, get a little break or whatever. Nah, we pressed all day, all
Guys
across the
running
board.
track out there, especially in this altitude.
Oh, I forgot about the altitude. So how was the adjustment to the altitude? Because I know when you got on that field, you probably like
I ain't gonna
just
lie, I was wheezing, but I ain't go out as bad as a lot of people. A lot of people was throwing up, hands and knees, throwing up, sitting on the table, throwing up. I didn't go out that sad, but I was definitely wheezing out here. But
because that's
it
because of
was
the workouts are so intense, or just trying to adjust to the intense of the workouts and the
I ain't
altitude.
gonna lie. First day of practice, first day coming back, we had hundreds. But lucky for me though, when we got here, we had like a week and a half before we started. So I was running beforehand. I made sure
Yeah,
to do some little laps to make sure I got used to stuff. Because the first day I came out here trying to run, I ran one sprint. It was headache. So I knew if I ain't run in, I would have definitely threw up. But most definitely the altitude, it took like about 2 weeks to get used to
about
fully.
2 weeks to get used to the altitude.
Yeah, it took about 2 weeks.
So I mean, Angel, you a true Florida boy, so I know you freezing your ass off down there. What the weather out like that?
Oh my bro, yesterday, but no, the crazy thing is like our 40 over here is not the 40 over there. So like 40 over here, like you be seeing people in shorts and
Oh
sandals,
no.
like, but in
Oh
Tallahassee, if
no.
we catch 40, we in puffers, like, but
Yeah,
it's
we
also
we in
like
the
it's just like different. Like I don't really know what it is, but it's like 50, like you can wear shorts 50 here. And me saying that, like, it's crazy, but like really like it don't really get cold until about the 40s, but once it get cold, it gets cold, like freezy, like it'd be bad.
So what's the weather like
But
today?
really, oh, it was hot today. I thought it was
Oh, it's
gonna
not
be
today.
cold because yesterday it was so cold. Coach Prime had us going to indoor. he he wasn't even outside for 2 minutes and he had us going in the indoor. But today it was so hot and it was only 70, but it was like it was blazing because it's so dry out here. So like when the sun out, like it's like a desert.
Yeah. I'm saying 40 degrees. You know, out here in Florida, I'm talking about we got the FUBU jackets with the chinchilla. I'm
Puffers
talking about with the hoodies. I'm talking about
with
boy,
the
listen.
fake fur, all
I'm
that.
telling you, you ain't catching me out there in no 40-degree
On.
weather. Oh
Yeah,
no,
you walk out
Bucko.
here in 40 degrees. Boys got shorts, sandals, maybe a long sleeve.
Oh
Some don't
no.
even be wearing socks. I be like, be
No Florida boys be
crazy.
about to die out there.
What? I already knew I was good.
So I know you mentioned about Coach Prime and playing for the great Deion Sanders, man. So what's this been like playing for Coach Prime so far? Because you've been on campus what, about a month, 2 months, month and a
I've
half,
been on camera for about a month and a half. Yeah, I
about a
mean
month.
the biggest thing is like Coach Prime take pride in the DB. So you
Of
know
course, of course.
every indie period, every 1-on-1 period, all the 7-on-7, he watching us. Like he really makes sure like the DBs is that because it's like that's his position. So he really take the biggest pride in the DB. So you never really nothing ever gets by Coach Prime if you're a DB over here.
Oh, I
He gonna
bet.
make sure he tell you what it is.
I mean, have it dawned on you that you literally have the best DB in NFL history? Not even NFL history. I'm talking about the best DB in college and in the NFL history to ever play the game as your head coach, as your and
Yeah, like
play your position.
yeah, I really do be hitting me sometimes because it's like you can really just ask him anything, and it's like you can take it because it's like he gonna know it because he really the best. But yeah, like having Coach Prime as a head coach and even really like a second DB coach because every
Right.
time we doing something, Coach Prime right there. So it's like having him as a head coach and DB coach, like he really sets the standard and he makes sure like everybody, not even just the DBs, like stick to that standard.
So I want you to walk. us through a full 24 hours as far as being a defensive back for the Colorado Buffalo. I'm talking about from whenever time you get up in the morning to whatever time you lay your head in the bed at night. I want you to give me your day-to-day of what goes on for a full-time college football athlete playing for Colorado, starting from when you wake up.
So I ain't gonna lie. First, when I first got here, I was on that early stuff because like I was still messed up with the time. So I'd be waking up at like 4 or 5 and just sitting there,
Yeah.
or I'll end up at the facility early. But now I wake up around 6:30. I wake up at 6 if I go to get treatment in the morning. 6:30 if I don't need any treatment because before practice you can go into the training room and get like certain treatments if you need it. But so if I don't need treatment, 6:30, brush my teeth. I go with my teammate to the facility. He drive there. Once we get to the facility, we got a hydration test. So we gotta go to the urinal. We gotta pee.
Y'all got a
And like in
hydration
these,
test?
yeah, we got a hydration test every day. So we gotta pee in these little things in the urinal, and we gotta tell them if it's green, yellow, or red. After that, I go up to the cafeteria to get some breakfast. After I get breakfast, we have this like wellness check. So they give us like they pass around these iPads during breakfast, and you
Right.
basically like tell them about like your mental, how you slept, if you have any like sore areas, and you like put it down in a little thing, and like how sore you are. And if it's like too high or something, they get like these little alerts, and they'll check on you.
Mm-hmm.
But if not, then you just good. Then after that, we go down, we get ready. Then we go out and we do either speed training, which is
Mm-hmm.
team run. Sometimes we have speed training and conditioning, and sometimes we just have speed training. Then after we're done with that, we go into meetings. Defense goes into meetings. So we go in our defensive back meeting. Well, we have like a small little defense meeting. Then we go into our defensive back meeting. Then after we meet, we lift. And then after we lift, we get lunch. After lunch, some days we have study hall. And after study hall, you finally get to go home. And then the facility really open like basically 24/7. So if you want to get any like extra work, you can. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, instead of running, we got like 7-on-7 and 1-on-1s and things like that. But that's really like the Monday through Friday schedule. On Friday, we got recovery, but Sundays,
Mm-hmm.
like at first we ran on Fridays, but now we just do recovery. But that's really the whole little rundown.
So your whole day just mapped out. Just
Whole
mapped
day
out to
mapped
the T.
out, never changes. Monday through Friday, it won't never change.
So how the classes be like for you, man? How you adjusting to them classes?
So we got one summer class, and some people got an in person, and some people got an online, and then some people
Mm-hmm.
got an open flex online. So the open flex online is basically like you got the class, but you don't got no due dates. Like you just got to finish it before the summer. But
Okay.
you also can't finish it too fast or you fail. So you got to make sure of that. But I got an open flex. I'm in like psychology or something. I'm in general psychology, so I really just been doing it like bit by bit because I don't want to fail on accident. But that's really right now it's kind of easy because we only got one. But in the season, my whole schedule is stacked out. I did all my classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays though, so my Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is open.
Uh-huh.
But Tuesdays and Thursdays is gonna be terrible. I'm gonna be going from like 5 to 4. I'm gonna be
5 in
like,
the morning?
I'm at like, yeah, we gotta be at the facility we got our meetings start at 6 during the season, so it's gonna be a stretch.
I know you saw some guys. What's the punishment for being late?
Oh yeah, so there's a hella punishment. So if you got earrings on, you doing between 2 to 10 up downs every 5 yards.
Hold on, hold on, hold
You
on.
got
I heard that right.
your
If you got
if your
earrings on,
shoes
what is the penalty?
isn't in the
Say it
right
again.
spot when we get you get between 2 to 10. It just depending on how they feeling. Up downs every 5 yards.
Woo.
So you either doing 200, 500. It's crazy. And then shoes, that's really like a team thing, but they might add on like an extra run, or they'll make us do like up downs before our runs. And then if you late to a meeting, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't seen somebody be late to a meeting yet, but I know if you late to a meeting,
You
you
cook.
definitely got something going. Yeah, you're cooked.
Well, that's crazy with the earrings, boy. Earrings, boy, you're done, huh? Come in there with
I ain't
some
gonna
bling
lie,
blam if you want.
I got caught up with some earrings about twice. I got taken up. I got taken up through there.
Listen, I can understand that. You know how many times where this was, of course, this was in my younger years. You know, I'm a early 30-year-old now, but going to the club and then have to turn around, going to the and go to work at 7, and you sleep with them earrings, and you wake up and then try to get back to
But
the yeah.
I
I know
don't
the
even be
pain.
remembering to take them out.
Yeah.
They just be
So,
there too.
what's your major?
I'm in open studies right now, but I'm probably
Open
gonna do
studies.
like
Okay.
a history. I'm probably gonna do like a history major. Might get into communications. It really just depends.
Well, you got general psychology and all that. I might have to tell you my problems. Let you talk to me.
Yeah, therapist.
Be a little therapist, you know. So, what led you to commit to Colorado, Angel? Because I know you had a good, decent amount of suitors, and people was almost surprised about your decision to go to Colorado. So what led to that decision? What impression did coaches, Coach Prime, or Coach Rich Press, and shouts out to Coach Devin Rich Press as well. But what led you to go to Colorado?
Coach Rich Press, he been recruiting me since I was like a sophomore at FAMU. We always talked like ever since, and he was always he always messed with Ricketts play because he used to coach at Ricketts. So
Right.
he saw me my sophomore spring year, and he was lucky messing with me ever since. He offered me my sophomore year at FAMU while he was there. And ever since we kind of just been talking, chopping it up, he always invited me to like the games and things like that. And then once I was actually going, I was actually after he left and went to Colorado, we didn't really talk like that for a minute. I'm not gonna lie, but like a
Yeah.
month or a couple weeks after he got there, he hit up Coach E while I was at Gaston still because I didn't sign early. I was unsigned at that point.
I
And
remember.
he hit him up and he talked about bringing me in. So after he told me that, I was like, oh yeah, we're committed. So like as soon as he told me about that, after like a week, uh I got like all the stuff in order. I started hitting people up for commitment edits and stuff. And I was lucky gonna do something crazy because I didn't post or say nothing about it. But there was
Right.
like rumors going around the school because the coaches, there was like rumors that I was gonna go to Colorado and stuff. And then the week after they told me about it, I didn't say or post nothing about it. And I just popped out with the commitment. Everybody just went crazy, and it was a nice little celebration.
Okay. So let's take it back. And when I say take it back, let's take it all the way back. Let's take it all the way
All the
back.
way back.
What got you into football? What led you
What
into
got me into
football?
football?
Yeah, I'm
I ain't
talking
gonna
about
lie,
as a
football
little
always been
jit.
my dream. Like since I was like 5, I always wanted to play football. And like when I was growing up, I was a receiver though, so it's like it's crazy to see me as
Oh,
a
I
DB
know, I
now.
know.
But
People don't even realize now. You can go out there that receiver and hit
I
him.
was really a receiver for real. But
Hey,
like
I can vouch for that now. I can vouch for that. I
I
can vouch for
always
that.
grew up playing receiver, and I always grew up I always grew up watching Odell Beckham. He was
Yeah.
my favorite player. I loved him to death. So ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be like Odell and play receiver. And then so that was just always my dream of mine. And just throughout the years, like playing, I just loved the game, and it just never left. Like no matter what happened, I just knew like I'm gonna play football. I always wanted to play football. And then once we got to high school, things got a little different, and they just moved me to DB. Like it was so random. Like the year Coach Riz offered me a DB, I just started playing DB that same spring. Like I wasn't even a DB for like 2 months, and and Coach offered me. It was crazy. Like I didn't expect it at all. I've only really been playing DB for like a year and a half because I was hurt. my junior and my sophomore year. So I really only been playing corner for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
I just picked it up.
So what your little league team? What little league team you played throughout the years?
The Jag.
Woodville
I was on
Jazz.
that tackle for the Woodville Jag.
I thought
Nah,
you were
low
gonna
key
say
played for the city in middle school. I played for the city. I played for I don't even remember the name to it, but it was like orange. It was like Parks and Rec.
yeah.
Because one year I couldn't play because like there wasn't enough players for the age or something like that. I guess everybody was playing for like middle school ball. But yeah, I played for Jazz and then I played for the Parks and Rec teams. My
What
6th and 7th.
what middle school?
I went to I had went to Raw,
Oh, you went to
but
Raw.
but my mom didn't want me playing tackle at that point because
Yeah.
she was into all that other stuff. So I kind of didn't play like football like competitively for a while, but I was always just playing. But then once I actually got to playing, it was over. I was
Was
a
there
receiver, kick returner, punt returner. I was a linebacker, safety. I did a quarterback. Doing it all.
you had a coach that inspired you, or did you have a coach that was like a mentor to you throughout the years?
So I ain't gonna lie, Coach McGriff and y'all were some real inspiring. I love Coach Lewis. Coach Lewis is like an OG coach. Like he don't play none of that. Like I always love Coach Lewis. And Coach E, like really all my coaches like really like they really just like brought different bits and pieces. Like they all brought um different points and they all just kind of played a big role in my development. Like I all my coaches
Yeah.
inspired me really. And
Yeah.
I had some coaches that played in the league. So I had Coach Gay,
Yeah, Coach
I
Gay.
had
Shout
Coach
out to Coach
Corn. He
Gay.
played college ball. Yeah, he at Texas now, I think, doing his thing. And then I had Coach Corn at GC. He played college. Like I had a lot of great experienced coaches that always played a big part in my recruitment and even just in my development.
Yeah, shout out to Coach McGriff, Coach Lewis, Coach Gay, man. Them all good dudes, man. All good dudes, man.
Yeah, those are great guys.
Let's get to high school now. Now let's let's get to high school. Let's talk about it. Most memorable. Let's talk about most memorable moment in high school. Do you got a moment that will just always stick with you forever, whether it was during game, during a practice, practice during one-on-ones? Just what's a memorable moment for Angel Lopez as far as in high school? Got any memorable
Yes,
moments?
man. I would say either the call. Okay, actually, it's probably the my coach telling me that Colorado was going to offer me. So it was one day I walked in late to school. I was like an hour late. I think I had to take my mom to work. I walked in like an
Okay.
hour late, and
Okay.
as soon as I walked through the door, my Coach E is right there, and he's on the phone, and he turns around and look. He's like, "What's up, Angel? We was just talking about you." And every time he said we just talking about you, I always did something. So I was like, "What did I do? What did I do?" He was like, "Hold on," and he walked away. And then he walked back, and he was like, "That was Colorado." I was like, "Huh?" He was like, "Yeah, that's Colorado. I think they about to offer you." I said, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, Colorado probably gonna offer you to give it about a week." So that's why it took about a week. And then that weekend, he told me, yeah, I was calling everybody. Hey, we going to Colorado, all that. I was so excited. I was
Yeah.
like, it just felt like everything finally done paid off. So that's probably my most memorable moment was committing and just getting the news.
Now, top 3 toughest receivers you played in high school. Top 3. Give me a top. If you want to go top 5, we go
Practice
top
or
5.
game or both?
Whatever you
Practice,
feel
game,
like.
or both? All right,
Just
I'm
your
gonna do
top
practice
3
and
to
game.
5 toughest receivers you played in the
All
city.
right.
Because
One,
these what they be DMing about. They want to know, when it got down to the nuts and bolts, like who was that dog at receiver that you like, ooh, I'm about to bring my lunch
oh
on this
yeah.
game.
So practice and game, I'll say one, I'll go K2.
Okay, shout out to Keon. Hey,
Two.
he on and he's gonna be
Yeah.
on Saturday. Actually, he's gonna be on
Yeah,
Saturday.
K2 a dog. K2 definitely the hardest person I've ever had to guard. He's probably the best receiver I've ever had to guard. He
Shouts out
is
to
actually.
K2, man. Keon Brown. Okay,
Second, I'll say Ray Joseph. He went to Miami
he go to
Edison. He
Miami.
committed to
Yeah,
Miami. Yep,
yeah.
he
I know
committed to
Ray
Miami
Ray.
right now. 3, I'll say Rico. He had corner now though. I think he just entered the transfer portal, but he was at ECU. I said 3 was Rico. 4, did we play anybody last year with a good receiver? I say 7-on-7. There was this one dude, I don't know his name, but he played for he played for one team, but I think he was like an Iowa State commit. He was like 6'4", like 190. He was so good. He was at the Panama City Pylon.
Yeah.
He was like, they played on a green and white team or like the garnet and gold. You know what I'm talking about? I think y'all might have played him.
I
He was
think we
like
might have played
up
them.
top of everybody. He was up top of
I
everybody.
know. I know who you talking about. Like little old baby Megatron, just killing everybody.
Yeah, I'll say he 4, and then 5. I would say, dang, I gotta think. My junior year, who was at the car? Oh, Leon Washington.
Leon Washington. Shouts out to Leon, man. That's my guy right there.
Yeah, that boy, he's shipping. I'll say those are my top 5.
Man, I don't think a lot of people realize, man. There's been a bunch of good. There's been some DBs that have come out of Tallahassee over the last couple of years from with
Oh yeah,
you and Amari Harvey. Now you got
Ashton going to
Nehemiah
Clemson.
Chandler, Ashton.
Nehemiah going to GT.
Man, there's a
Damn.
lot of
All the
talented
DBs
DBs
that got
coming out.
offers right now, they're finna leave.
Yeah,
There's a lot. Rico, he at DB now.
Rico. And then I forgot, man, that Rickards team, man, with Rico and Keon, boy, if you a DB, boy, you ain't got no time to chill or relax.
What? My junior year, when we had that team, practice was bad, but it was good because it was always good competition. Like you was never chilling.
Oh yeah, Coach Brock. So
We
yeah, we talked about Ashton Hampton, man. That dog, man, from Ashton Hampton, Nehemiah
Oh
Chandler,
yeah,
Amari
Ashton tough
Harvey.
too at receiver. I ain't gonna lie, Ashton tough
Yeah,
too at
Ashton
receiver.
Tubb. He could have
Put him
played
at like,
both. He could play receiver or
yeah,
corner at the next level.
I'd probably put him at 4 or 5B. He was definitely difficult. I forgot he had played both.
Yeah, I'm too excited to see what Tallahassee has to offer as far as just all the DBs that came out of Tallahassee, man. They all coming out by the
All the
boatload.
athletes that came out of Tallahassee, we got some crazy. And then the ones that are still there that haven't left yet, Tallahassee got dogs.
What about any memorable games that you at the top of your mind that was just like, that was something that would stick with you?
My freshman year, COVID, even though we got spanked the state championship game against American Heritage at
Oh, you was a
FSU.
freshman in that state championship game?
I was a freshman at that state championship game. I saw
Okay,
the
okay.
it was we got whooped, but it was a great experience. And it was cool.
No, listen. I was there at that game. I was there. Me, my partner Lance, and the co-host, and Lance, Coach Rochelle, Griffin. We was at the game. It's not. Listen, if you take away a few things here and there, y'all was in it with American Heritage. To be honest with you, I was at the game.
The crazy thing is they didn't score the whole second half. Like we just if our offense put up points that year, we probably could have won because the whole second half they didn't score. We had a good defense that year. Like we didn't let up more than 14 points in a game. Like that whole year, we had a crazy defense.
Yeah, y'all did, man. Like American Heritage had
like
the 5-star.
They had
James Williams,
Mark Fletcher, James Williams, Brandon Ennis. They had that quarterback that went to I think UL Monroe. They had that linebacker. They had the cornerback that going to Miami right now.
Yeah.
They had Earl Little.
Earl Little, yeah. They were stacked. They were stacked.
It's a prep school.
But
they had a crazy squad.
I was at the game, man, and Rickers, man, y'all boys held your own. I'm not that. If you just look at the scoreboard, you think like, okay, it wasn't. No. The scoreboard at the end didn't show what the actual game was, man. Y'all kept up with it. Y'all kept up with American Heritage. It just ran out of gas.
It was just like it was too late.
Yeah.
That was our biggest thing that year though. Like we always was like struggling. Like we was always coming back or we was always keeping it close and then just winning at the end. But with teams like that you can't do that. But that was definitely a memorable like first year going to state, that was definitely the most. I think we went like 10-0. Well, we went 10-1 because we lost to Florida High, but other than that, we didn't lose a game that year. Like we had a crazy team.
Okay, I got a viewer. He said, "What about the Wakulla game?" I'm trying to think. What about the Wakulla game? It was
Talking
on.
about
He had a.
this year, we played with Color this year at GC, but when I was at Rikers, we only played with Color once, and it was an
He might have.
overtime.
He might be talking about this past year.
Oh
He
yeah,
said,
Wakulla
"No
spanked
shade,
us.
just curious."
Nah, Wakulla spanked us, but it was really like it was like Wakulla spanked us, but I ain't gonna lie, like up until like the second half, we was there, but it was just like we kind of just. I think a lot of people just gave up, and so
Mm.
like once they gave up, that score just kept going and going
I
and
mean,
going. It's like they just lost hope
man,
because
y'all
we
had to
was
keep
in
it.
it.
You was in it. I mean, Wakulla, I mean, they like was all
They
those
added some
receivers.
players, added
I
some
mean,
players, added some players,
it's
added
all
a
good. It's all
squad.
good. It was a great game. I was at
Nah,
that game too. I was at that game actually too, and
yeah,
things
it
happen.
definitely. I could just tell like people were just giving up. Like hope was lost. Like I ain't gonna lie. After the second quarter, like nobody really like had hope of us winning. So like after that, it was kind of just like we just waiting for the game to be over with. Like you kind of just
Yeah,
see and just tell like people's heart wasn't in it no more.
right. So let's go back to back to Colorado. So as far as explain to the viewers, just the workouts, the workout regimen, and the intensity of the workouts, and what they have you doing on a day-to-day basis, as far as your development, your strength development, your speed development. I mean, what's is it individually plan based, or everybody's kind of in a group, or it's just explain to us.
Now with the run, they gonna get you in shape. Like if you don't make certain times, like you got extra conditioning, and if you left your locker dirty, you got extra conditioning. Like there's a lot of discipline that goes into it as well, but also like they're gonna make sure like you push yourself. Like you, they make the standard, and you gotta uphold it. Like you can't miss a time. You miss a time, the whole group go again. You got a certain foot you got to keep up on the runs. If you don't put it up, you got to do up downs. You got
And we,
different
and we
types
say
of
up,
things.
downs, and run again. That's the whole team. You talking about the whole team has to do it?
So like you know how they do like skills, bigs, and then
Yeah,
combo. Yeah.
yeah.
So like your group has to do it. So like if they say right foot up and you got your left foot up, you stop and do up downs. If your foot on the line and they see it, you stop and do up downs. Like it's really like concrete. It's like military. Like you're not
Yeah.
doing nothing they don't tell you can't do. And then on the weight training side, like they're gonna get you big. Like and they also gonna make sure like you gotta weigh in every morning. So as soon as you about to go in the weight room, there's a scale right there. And if you lost weight, they're gonna tell you like, hey, you gotta drink these shakes before you lift, or you gotta drink a shake before and after. Like with me, when I came in, I weighed in at like 160. Like every day I had to weigh in, and if I wasn't gaining weight, I had to eat peanut butter and jelly and drink a shake before, or I had to drink a shake during the workout and drink one after. Like
Yeah.
so, yeah. So they they make sure like you don't lose no weight. You got to constantly gain, and then once you get to the threshold they really want you to, they kind of mix it in. But or if you got to lose weight, they tell you like, hey, like you can't eat this, or don't be drinking nothing you're not supposed to, or when you go to the cafeteria, don't do this. Like we had a safety, he weighed in at like 210. Told him he had to get 198 by the time the break over. So he's over here dieting and eating salads and fruits and different things. Like he gonna eat, but it's not gonna put all that weight on him.
Yeah.
Me, he told me to eat everything at this point. So I've been eating a peanut butter and jelly. Then I'll drink a shake before. I drink a shake during the workout, and then I gotta drink another protein shake after. Then after that, I gotta go get lunch and eat, and then I gotta eat dinner. So in the time I've been here, I went from like 160 to like 180.
That's
It
where you're at,
worked.
right? 180.
Yeah, I'm like
So what you trying
180,
to get to?
178. Probably about that 185 range. But
185 range.
I'm like in that 176 to 180 range. Like I be going up and down. So I feel like once I get to that 185, they'll probably start having me do all this eating and stuff. But until then, like they don't play about your weight. Like they check you every day.
Skip a meal if you want to, Angel.
Well, and you gotta check in the breakfast and lunch. And when you check
You,
in, there's somebody in there that makes sure you're actually there because you can check in on your phone.
yeah.
And so the people that check in on their phone but aren't actually there, they gotta run. So you gotta check in and you gotta check in to the person that's there to make sure you actually there. So you're not skipping no meals over here. They gonna make sure you put that weight on.
So as far as football, as far as being a DB in the now the you said we're in the Big 12 now.
And the big
So
one,
just explain just the complex I can't talk. So explain just how complex the playbook is as far as that defensive playbook. Is it been a easy transition for you? Are you starting to get it? Is it difficult? I mean, let me know about it because I know like now we gone to the days of just simple coverages. You probably got cover 6, cover 7, cover 8, stubby. You got
cover
all these.
8, like never heard of cover 8 in my life. Like I ain't gonna lie. At first, I thought it was easy because we only put in a couple plays here and there. But
Yeah,
now, when we got meetings, we putting in 3 plays of meeting. We got like 3 checks in the call. Like
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. Like you gotta study. So it's like, but the corner has it the easiest, and it's hard. Like safety, I couldn't imagine being a safety. Like they got so much stuff, but as a corner, you got I ain't gonna lie, already as a corner, you're pressing. You're not
right.
playing off. If you play off, they're asking you why you're playing off. The only time you're playing off is in 2 specific calls. And it's
Yeah.
crazy. So you're always up. I know you have like 3 checks in each call. So it's like it's a lot to memorize. But once you kind of like understand the verbiage in the calls, it makes it easier. But if you don't know that, you're cooked.
You're cooked.
But learning the verbiage is really the biggest thing. Like you know how they put little things like little words in it to help you understand and stuff. So it they try to like they make it easier for you, but it's also a lot to adjust from just hey, you got cover 3, or you got cover 2, or you got
Right.
man. Oh,
Right.
you got cover 4. Like there wasn't really no checks, or it wasn't like formation based or change of strength based or motion based. Like so,
Yeah.
There's a lot more specifics that are in the playbook. But once you learn that, like, and once you really just get used to like the competition and things like that, you really got to keep your head down and grind, and everything just gonna work out.
So I mean, and you're pressed. So if you got to make like a read, like from 2 to 1 or something like that, and you press, like you don't have a lot of time. You got to react quick. Like you got to see this stuff
But
quick.
a lot of things about college football though is even though they tell you in zone, you really in man. Like that's like they'll tell you you in zone, but you really in man. Like you're really in man. Like you're rarely ever gonna go from press to zone. Like there's like a file. Like it's really low. So like even though they tell you in zone, unless it's like cover 2, you probably won't be in man. But anything other than that, they tell you in the zone, you're in a man. You're in a man. It don't matter. Just press them and go.
How many times you had to go against Travis Hunter?
Actually, Travis hasn't even been on offense yet, so
Oh,
I
he hasn't
haven't
even been
had to
on.
deal with
Okay.
that yet. But one time I went against Jimmy Horn, and it
Listen,
didn't
Jimmy
go.
Horn cold, man. He cold with it now.
Jimmy Horn is the fastest dude I've ever seen in my life. So, like, literally, he's so fast.
I
I think it
remember
was
the
like the
story.
first day he came back to. Dude was cooking everybody. Like Jimmy is that.
He was I remember Coach Prime telling a story about Jimmy Horn about his situation about his dad or whatever, and he kind of used that as motivation and that boy he cold with it. Jimmy cold, man. That's
Yeah,
cold as
Jimmy is
hell.
a dog. He definitely, and he's getting better. That's the crazy thing. Like he's a dog. He just he he one of them ones. And
So
he's from
man,
Florida.
and he from Florida.
And he's from
So
Florida.
what are you trying to for Angel Lopez? What are you trying to accomplish? What will be a successful year for you, your freshman year at Colorado? What are you trying to accomplish?
Getting on the field.
Getting
A
on the
lot of
field.
freshmen don't even. A big thing about now is like colleges don't really take high school recruits like that anymore. So it's
They
like
don't.
even to
They don't.
get picked up by a college, it's like that's a thing in its own. But really, just ultimately getting on the field, like regardless of where it's at, like special teams, defense. If I get in that corner, then I I exceeded expectations. But really, like I'm really just at this point, I'm just doing my best to get better, kind of just uh adjusting to everything, kind of following that same standard and meeting that competition that we're at right now, and just working towards fall camp. Because once fall camp comes, then it's really on. So
Then it's
really,
really on.
the biggest win for me would just be getting on the field because a lot of freshmen don't do that. Majority of freshmen don't do that.
Don't do that.
So to get that opportunity, I'll be grateful.
So talk to me about Boulder, Colorado. What's it like? The city. What's it like
Boring,
over there? What's
boring,
Ah.
boring, boring, boring,
Ah.
boring,
I
boring,
listen. I had a feeling you was going to say that, but I want to hear it from the horse's
boring,
mouth. Come on, man.
boring.
It got to be
It's like if you like hiking, then I mean, this the city for you. If you like
man. We
hiking,
from
but
Florida,
like,
man. What the heck we look like hiking?
yeah, I'm not no hiker. So I mean, there's really nothing for me to do out here. Like the only fun thing is in Denver because that's more of like a city type of vibe that we kind of used to. But Denver, like these are like I mean Boulder's for like the bikers, the hikers, the nature
Yeah,
goers. Like that's really like what Boulder is. It's real eco friendly, very rural. Like you're not gonna catch a lot of stuff. You're gonna catch a lot of walking, a lot of bike riding, a lot of hikers, stuff like they got a lot of trails and stuff here. So if you in the trails, like you can go walk the trail, but that's not
yeah.
me. So
You haven't went skiing yet? You ain't trying to
it,
ski?
it ain't snow yet, but also like I heard a story that somebody tried to go skiing during winter break and like broke their wrist or something.
Oh,
So like
yeah.
they gotta tell us to like stay
Stay
away
away
from the
from the
skis and the
skis.
snowboards,
Yeah, the
the skis and the
snowboard.
snowboard.
Stay
Like
inside.
yeah, stay in the crib. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't be trying to do nothing you don't know how to do. So and I definitely am too scared to try no skis or no snowboard. So I probably won't be doing that no time soon.
So
But
I mean, what's the nearest biggest city next to Boulder? Was it? How far Denver is from Boulder?
Denver's like 30 to 45 minutes, but like all the other cities around here are like real small too. Like there's there's Louisville, there's Aurora, there's like
What Louisville?
uh,
What Louisville, Colorado?
Louisville, Colorado.
I thought you
Then
was
there's
I thought you was talking about Kentucky. My bad.
no, there was Lafayette. Like they got these little small towns that like they're kind of like farms, really, to be honest. But the big city, like where all the fun at, is Aurora and Denver. Denver's so fun. I went to Denver like once or twice. I enjoyed myself. But anything other than Denver and Aurora, like you're really just for the nature people, all the hikers and things of that nature.
Okay, so let's do some role play here. I'm a general manager. Angel, you just got finishing your senior year draft prospect. You're done playing in the Senior Bowl. You're done with the NFL Combine. You're done with the interviews. You're on your last interview with the last general manager, and the general manager says, "All right, Angel, tell me what type of player am I getting if I draft Angel Lopez? What type of player am I getting? What type of man am I getting? Just give me the rundown on Angel Lopez."
As a man, though, I say like I'm really a man of my word. Like I'm never gonna sit here and act like I'm something I'm not, or I'm gonna tell you something that I'm not gonna do. So as a man, like I'm really like what you see or what you hear is what you get and what it is. Like I'm never gonna pretend to be someone I'm not. I'm never gonna like try to fake to fit in or anything like that. So as a man, I say what you see and what you hear from me is what you're gonna get. And then as a player, I say I'm intelligent. Like I really can read offenses and read and really uh see the field really well. I'll say I bring a competitor. I ain't ever gonna let nobody outwork me. I'll say really I'm a dog. Like I mess up sometimes, but I'm always get it back. So like I'm never going to go out sad. Like I really say like as a player, like I really I really let me think. I don't know how to put it into words.
Competitor.
I just yeah, I'm a competitor. Like everything just comes so smooth. Like I don't never really think about it. I just do it, and when I do it, it's always gonna work out. I'm always gonna make that play when it's needed. I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be the player to step up when it's needed. I'm there when you need me. I'm never gonna run. I'm just always there.
Is there a particular NFL team you like to get drafted to?
Actually, I really don't know. I really just be happy to just get drafted. But I do, the Dolphins my favorite team. But
Hey,
I
what
don't
about them
know.
Dolphins? Listen,
Hey,
hey,
what about the Dolphins?
listen, hey, Mike McDaniel, man, come on now, bring the kid home, man, bring him home now, bring him in that aqua and orange now. Let's go.
I ain't gonna lie, they
You
need some new uniforms though.
what you listen? I want the Dolphins. I like the classic uniforms, man. I ain't gonna lie, the
Yeah,
old
they
ones
need to
look
go
good
back
too.
to the throwbacks.
The
They
throwback,
need to
I
make
can
their
go for the
throwbacks their
throwback.
home. Yeah, I can
So
do that too. But that
what you
other
think we gonna
stuff.
look like this year? I mean, we got Odell, so that
Got
that's cool.
Odell, got Jalen right in the draft, fitting on chop too. Got Kendall Fuller, Jordan Poyer.
Yeah, I like what we did. I
Like,
like the additions that we made on defense, man. I think it's at least conference
man,
championship game for us. I mean,
oh
that's
yeah,
how I'm
I don't
feeling.
know why they be trying us talking about the Jets gonna win the division. That's crazy.
Man, stop. Man,
Cause
stop.
once Jalen Phillips come back, over.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, we should have kept Xavier Howard though. I don't like how they did that. They
Well,
signed they signed Kendall Fuller. Like if you're gonna sign Kendall, you might as well have kept Xavier.
yeah, I think the reason why they didn't sign Xavier, if they gave him a big contract, they wasn't gonna be able to add any more defensive pieces to that they did because
Mm.
they really added a lot
I
of
mean,
defense this year.
they signed Jordan Poyer for $2 million.
Yeah, we got him for cheap. And Joy, that's a big sign too. I like Jordan,
What?
man.
That's a
He
great
cold.
bet.
He cold
And
with
they
it.
got Jordan Brooks from
Yeah,
the
Jordan
Seahawks.
Brooks.
They
Mm-hmm.
picked up Kendall. They picked up Chop in the draft. They did some good stuff this year. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
Just
excited,
people need to
man.
come back from them injuries. Cause we got injured real bad in the end of the season.
Yeah, that's what people don't realize that. That's why we struggled. That's why we went out the way we did in the playoffs, man. We was injured especially the
And it
defense.
was -6 degrees outside. And
Yeah,
Tyreek shitted
yeah,
bad.
yeah. We ain't gonna get
I ain't
that.
gonna lie, every time Tyreek played the Chiefs, he just didn't know what to do. Like I didn't get it. Like the 2 games you had the chance to talk all your smack, you just went out so sad.
So let me ask you this: that first NFL check, what you doing with it? First NFL check, let's say I don't know, shoot, I don't know. Let's say it's like you get like a cool little $2 million signing bonus or something like that. What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with all that money?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting a house. I'm getting my mama a house.
Yeah.
Depending on the car I got already, I feel like I'm gonna have me a nice car though, so I probably won't get no car. I'll probably.
You feel like you got a nice car already? What you driving?
No, like I'm saying though, like at that point, because that's like future. Like I'm saying, like,
if
I got a
that
nice car,
NIL
like,
money done kicked in over at Colorado now.
I'm be like, like ain't no point in getting on. So I say house, mom house. Let my mom pay whatever she gotta pay. Really, a lot of my money will go to my mom. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And then whatever's left over, like if there's some little something like little gift to myself, I might do that. And then other than that, I'm not probably gonna save it. Like I'm not really no big spender. Like I'm really a cheap person.
Be cheap.
I really do.
Be cheap.
I really do not like spending my money. Like if I don't gotta spend it, I'm not gonna spend it.
Listen, be
I
cheap.
might do a
I'm
little
talking about
something
cheap.
here and there. Shit, dirt cheap.
Cheap. I'm talking about. Listen. If
We
I
gonna do
heard you
that.
got yourself a 2015 Toyota Prius or something like that, I'll be just like this.
What? I'm cheap.
Be cheap, man.
Not
Save
no
all
big
that money.
spender. Because the biggest thing is after you spend it, you're gonna look at that wallet and be like, damn, I wish I had that bag.
And, yeah, man. And then, like I said, you can't play in the league forever, man. You want to set yourself up for when you retire and invest and
save, spend wisely.
yes.
Do all your little ads and things you can do.
Yes.
Get on that head and shoulders.
Hey, listen, what I'm saying. Hey, listen. Hey, head and shoulders.
Get on that head and shoulders.
Y'all got Troy Polamalu. Look at that hair. Look at that hair. Look at that hair. Come on, head and shoulders. Get my man an NIL deal. Let's go. Let's go. I can see. Listen, I already see the commercial now with you on Head and Shoulders.
You gotta see the vision.
Listen, me and you already here. They got Troy Polamalu, but your hair not as long as Troy Polamalu.
Oh yeah, I don't know how he got his hair that long. It's gonna get there eventually.
Hey, Head and Shoulders, you hear us, man? Come on, man. But man, Angel, man, I appreciate you for coming out to the show and spending some time with us, man. I know you. What y'all got going on tomorrow? What's the agenda tomorrow as far as that?
Got a recovery day.
Recovery day. Oh, it's Friday. Recovery day.
I'm feeling good. Got a recovery day. Get out there early. The weekend be nice, but recovery day. That's the best part of the week.
Hold on. Are you gonna be on? You gonna be in NCAA football 25, right?
Yeah. What they gonna do me so bad? Oh my god, they gonna do me terrible. They're gonna do me so bad.
Listen, I'll listen. When I get that NCAA 25, what number are you?
Actually, as freshmen, we gotta earn our number. So once we get into like pads, we'll have our number. So once we got here, we got to pick 3 numbers, and out of them 3 numbers, they wait until like around when we go to get pads and like put numbers on our stuff, and that's when you just figure out what number you got. So we're gonna find out soon.
Man, I got a couple comments, man. One of the comments is my dog, Ronald AJ Nash, man. He said you was amazing at 12, so he might have must coached you at 12 at some point in time. That's one of my best friends, man. That's AJ, man. He said you was good at 12. At 12.
What's 12?
Oh, you was 12.
Like the number 12?
No, when you was 12. Yeah, he said you was amazing at 12. He know you at 12.
Oh, yeah.
AJ Nash. AJ Nash. He said he was amazing. You was where? Up top demon. And Coach B, he said he wanted me to tell you that the cheap NFL players are the ones comfortable after football.
Yeah, always comfortable.
Always comfortable, man. So save your money and then enjoy when you retire and done with football, because I mean, you'd be surprised how many.
Is so funny. Oh my.
You know, I've been asking you about Warren Sapp. That's a shit talking joker, but he keeps me cracking.
Bro, he is the funniest dude I've ever met, bro. We talk every day. was over there trolling one of his D tackles earlier, talking about he always stay in the ground, so he called him a groundhog. He gave him the name groundhog since he always falling in the dirt. Well, he called him groundhog, but
Raekwon, what up? What up, Raekwon?
Coach Sapp is the funniest coach you will ever meet. He's the most.
I love Warren Sapp, man. He went to the U, man.
I know he showed us a music video he was in earlier. It was with Trisha or Tina
Trina.
Trina.
We talking about Trisha. What are you talking about?
I messed up the name, but with Trina, bro, we was trolling. We was about to get in our meetings. He pulled up a music video of him with Trina. I was like, what? Dude, bro, he's so funny, bro. He's a funny coach. He's a funny guy. He always gonna keep it a buck. Man, he get everybody nicknames too. Like, as soon as he meets you, he gonna find a nickname for you.
He gonna find a nickname for you.
And if you don't got one, he gonna make you win.
Man, shouts out to Coach Warren Sapp, man. That's the partner right now.
That's my dog. He's funny.
Well, man, hey, Angel, man, it's getting late. I know you want to go to bed and get. You sound excited about that recovery day for tomorrow, man. So I ain't gonna hold you anymore, man. But man, I appreciate you for coming to the show. Much love, man. Hey, anytime you need something, man, I'm just a phone call away, man. That's how we rock, man.
For sure. You still at Leon?
Yeah, I'm still at Leon.
Y'all got y'all doing summer workouts right now?
Yeah, we doing summer.
Like down at the field and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm gonna be in Florida next week. I'll come stop by.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
At the school. What time y'all workouts is?
5 to 8.
5 a.m.
No, 5 p.m. Now we did have 5 a.m. workouts, but we done with that.
Oh yeah, we had that at Rikers. That was tragic. Wait, so do y'all be doing like running or y'all be doing like weightlifting?
Both.
All right, but I'll probably stop by. I'll get to running in. I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking my weightlifting break.
You take your weightlifting break?
I'm definitely taking my weightlifting break, but I'll definitely do the running. Because I definitely need to stay in shape.
I'm telling you, boy, you don't come back. They're gonna have to weigh you. Don't lost weight now.
Nah, I'm still gonna be eating and stuff. I might do some push-ups or something, but I'm not gonna be pushing the way we pushing right now. I'm gonna take my little break.
Yeah. Well, shoot, man. Hey, Angel, I appreciate you for coming by the show. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Angel Lopez for the season premiere of The Run. Hey, we not done. Tomorrow, we got the homie Kamarian Battles. He get mad.
Oh, y'all got battles on here?
Yeah, we got battles tomorrow, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you may have to drop through. You may have to come through.
I most definitely will.
Yeah, we got Kamarian Battles. That's nephew right there. He's coming through on the show with the Victory Roads, the season premiere of the Victory Roads episode. So yeah, he's coming through at 8:00. Let's come through.
Man, I got you.
Listen, all your partners coming through. We got Kamarian Battles tomorrow. We got K2 on Saturday. Yeah.
I'll be looking at the page. I be knowing what you got going.
Oh, we hanging out. We hanging out. Yeah, but true, man. Hey, man, I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, much love, much blessings. Keep doing your thing out there in Colorado. Hey, keep grinding, keep working hard. I promise you're gonna see that field, and I have no doubt that you're gonna make an impact, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Everybody, Angel Lopez, Colorado Buffaloes cornerback. Hey, Angel, we appreciate you coming to the show, man. Salute.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yes, sir. Well, folks. That's all we got here at The Run. Tomorrow, we got Kamarian Battles, Gadsden County running back, coming to the show. He's going to chat with me. We're going to chop it up a little bit. Then on Saturday, we got K2, Keon Brown, Mr. Tallahassee himself coming through, talk about what he got going on. Hey, we just getting started here at The Run Podcast. We got so much more to offer you guys. Next week, we got Trey Gilliard. On Thursday, oh, man, it's an exciting time. So from us, here at The Run, from Lance Rochelle, Justin Ralston, Sean Griffin, I'm your host, Mason Kilby. This is The Run Podcast. And from the famous words of Lance Rochelle, what God has for you is for you and nobody else. This is The Run Podcast. We out. Peace.